You're now tuned in to Big Bang Boxing News. What's up? This is Big Juke for Big Bang Boxing News, and I'm here for it. Man, oh man, didn't I tell you that the truth was going to slowly but surely come out? Shout out to Young Pharaoh and Blue Blood Sports TV for doing in-depth coverage on this whole Tyson Fury popping his hand in and out of the glove type, situation. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, Young Pharaoh just did a video, demonstrate how he's popping his hand in and out of the glove. People don't want to see it because they don't want to see it. They don't want to realize that their king, their gypsy king is a fraud, right? Then Stitch Duran comes out and he does a video. Oh, the Nevada State Athletic Commission is the best in the world. Loaded gloves. Nobody said anything about loaded gloves. We said the tape is loose, so this man can pop his hand in and out of his glove and essentially hit Deontay Wilder with bare knuckles. Nobody said anything about loaded gloves, so that's his way to skate out of it. Tyson Fury might not even let Stitch Duran know. He might be clueless that this is happening, right? I'm telling you, it's not a conspiracy. This is not a conspiracy. This is fact. There's videos showing that this is taking place. Let's go back in time and remember when Naseem Richardson caught Antonio Margarito and Felix Trinidad with the illegal raps, right? So let me tell you the situation with Naseem Richardson with Antonio Margarito, who was about to fight Shane Mosley, right? When Naseem Richardson went over to check the raps, he said, "Nah, this is too hard. This is too hard. Nah." So he went and got the deputy commissioner to come over and inspect the raps. The deputy commissioner said, "No, them ain't too hard. Those are okay." Naseem Richardson was persistent and said, No, man, these gloves are too hard, or these raps are too hard." So he asked for the commissioner to come over. The commissioner comes over, inspects the reps and say, "Oh, those are a little hard." They start peeling the tape back and a plaster block falls out of him. A plaster block falls out of his glove. But here it is. You have the deputy commissioner who knows all the rules and regulations, but was about to let some hard plaster wraps go and possibly injure Shane Mosley or kill him. Right? This is the deputy commissioner. Had Naseem Richardson not been persistent and beckoned for the commissioner, we don't know what would have happened, right? The same thing in the case of Felix Trinidad, who had illegal raps for the state of New York or wherever they were fighting at. They were illegal for that, but he said Antonio Margarito's raps was illegal all over the globe. He thought he was going to get jailed that night for attempted murder, right? So here you have people in positions that's supposed to protect the welfare of the fighters, and they let things like this happen. Antonio Margarito essentially killed Miguel Cotto's career. Even though Miguel Cotto came back and destroyed him, he was never right after that. You know what I'm saying? So here it is. Deputy commissioner said, "No, those are fine." The commissioner had to come in and say, "Nah, these raps, this is too hard," and revealed that he had stones inside his hand or whatever plaster, whatever cheating mechanism he decided to put in his hands, right? So Stitch Duran comes out and makes this statement. "Oh, nobody was tampering with gloves. Nobody, loaded gloves. Nobody said loaded gloves." That's deflecting. That's what you're doing, Stitch. You are deflecting, right? Virtue of the fact that the camera was caught from the dressing room and, he was able to pop his hand in and out of that glove shows that, they're cheating, right? So this is exposed. I mean, it's out there now. I mean, Tyson Fury has to know that this has been exposed. So now going forward in a trilogy fight, best believe everybody in America is going to be looking at Tyson Fury's glove. You got to remember, Tyson Fury is mentally weak. He sees this. He knows that people is talking about this. We don't know. He might not even come back and fight no more. His father kept saying he needs to retire. He needs to retire. Then Sugar Hill says, "Yeah, I'm done. I'm not going to come back and help him in the fight. I'm going to train amateurs." Why? When this was the biggest fight you ever had in your life, and you got what we thought was a win over Deontay Wilder, which we now know you cheated, right? So that makes sense that you don't want to be there when the smoke clears and they say, well, Sugar Hill helped him cheat, right? Makes sense. Makes sense why Big John Fury wants his son to quit. Makes total sense. But for those who don't want to see this, you just are denying the fact because it's evident. It's evident. We hold these truths to be self-evident. This is self-evident. You can see the gap in his glove. You can see where he was popping it in and out. In the first fight, Jack Reese actually fixed his glove because it was coming off his hand, right? Now, do I know if Jack Reese knew about it? Jack Reese probably thought it was just, taping issue. He probably didn't understand what was really going on, I think so. I think Jack Reese has a bit of integrity, in the sport. But earlier today on Boxing Social, the guy David DeONTAY, he's just a ring announcer. He's the one, the white guy with the dreadlocks. He said in his interview that the Nevada State Commission, he kind of mirrored off what Stitch Duran said. The Nevada State Commission is the best in the world, right? Then he turned back in the same breath and said, well, some inspectors might not know what they're looking at. That's obvious. Look at the Antonio Margarito situation and the Felix Trinidad situation. So maybe these inspectors need to be retrained. And David DeONTAY said that in his breath, in the same breath as when he was talking. Man, this thing is clear. We got to keep beating this horse until it's revealed. So I think Deontay Wilder and his team should bring Naseem Richardson on as a consultant to watch the hand wraps and the gloves for the next fight. Not necessarily to be a trainer, but to be a consultant to look at those gloves and inspect those gloves. I'm telling you guys, hey, all that hard work and everything you're doing, Young Pharaoh and Blue Blood Sports TV, you guys have brought this to light. On my channel, Big Bang Boxing News, I'm doing some similar things that y'all doing, but I do it a different way. But we're all talking about the same thing. All media outlets should see this. Should see what's going on, because it's cheating and it's a false king that's sitting on the throne right now. But let me tell you this: all false kings are usually found out. So now he'll be a court jester, because that what he did is court jester-ish. You see what I'm saying? So Deontay, the King Wilder, you will be back. We support you. Now we see that you were cheated. Now we see that you had extra disadvantages against you. We're here for you. We're here for you. Right? We support you. We see that what you were doing, what you were trying to spark and generate inside the people. We see that. And this right here is not going away, Mr. Wilder. I mean, Mr. Fury. This ain't going away. It's not going away. We here for it. We here for it. Right? All right. I'm out of here. Big Juke with the scoop. Big Bang Boxing News. I'm here for it. Always remember to like, comment, and subscribe on the channel. Hit the bell icon for notifications so you can know when I'm uploading new content. Peace.